Alright guys, my name is Aaron Wheat. This is my new vlog channel. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. What better time to start than right now? I want to make this channel as real as possible. The raw, the rugged, the reptilian, the musical, the creative, all of it. I want to show my entire wild life of adventures, and I want to share it with you while making quality videos. Now I've got snakes. Snakes, one of my biggest passions in the entire world. Barczyk was literally one of my main influences into getting to snakes. I've never met him in person. It was all vlogs. I was in a really dark place about 5 or so years ago, and I started watching Brian's vlogs, and his passion and dedication and love for snakes and reptiles and animals really made an impact on my life. I know it's dark and in a closet. I just picked up this snake 2 days ago at the expo, so she is in quarantine, and unfortunately I live in an apartment, so the only quarantine I get is a closet. But this is my new banana pied ball python. Super excited on her. Did not go into the expo expecting to buy a ball python. I honestly was looking for boas, but we just have small expos here and we didn't have no boas. But then I saw this girl and I just had to have her. I never impulse buy, but this girl, she literally spoke to me. But outside of snakes, outside of reptiles, I already live a pretty wild life. I've had a dedicated, steady music career for over 11 years now, actually longer than that. But the reason I say 11 years is because in that time, I've been with my rap duo, Tangible 2.
Play this when you need the push, sharpen the sword, survive the bush. You'll find me through the cloud of smoke, where city people overdose.
And together, we have been doing tons of shows over the last 11 years. I've had a chance to do shows with people that I grew up listening to. There's like a big freaking list, but just to name a couple, I've done shows. I've actually done a mini tour with Snack the Ripper. I've done back-to-back shows with Mercules, D12, freaking Afroman, Lloyd Banks. The list goes on. It's been a long journey. I've done a lot of really cool stuff in that, and to take you on some of those little journeys and little experiences would be really cool for the vlog, I think. As you may be gathering, I'm a pretty passionate person, so when I find something that I'm passionate about, I really dive in. Something my father always taught me is if you're gonna do something, you try your damn best at that. And this vlog is gonna be one of those things. This is where Frank the Scorpion lives. He is down in there. I have not seen Frank the Scorpion for like 6 months, but when I drop a worm in there, I definitely hear him take a shot at it. So he's, doing his thing. Scorpions definitely were not in the plan, and yeah, so that's a big learning curve, but we got a scorpion. So, when we're not talking about reptiles, we're not talking about music, something I've recently picked up, and that's painting. I'm an artist, not just a musical artist. I am now an artist in many facets, and oil painting is one of them. This is one of my more recent paintings. I actually love how this looks, and it was really one of those staple paintings that really helped me kind of figure out where I'm going in the direction of my style, because I didn't get no training or nothing. I just started winging it, and I'm surprisingly creating a style that gets created from the same realm that you dream in, and I'm loving every bit of it. So I don't think I'll go heavy on the painting aspect in the vlogs, as watching a guy paint isn't the most entertaining thing in the world unless you're a painter yourself. But I definitely want to get some B-roll of those paintings. Maybe when a painting's done, I'll talk about it, fill you in with the vibes I was going through. I paint from a really dream realm. These ones behind me, these are like the first 3 paintings I ever made. So things are getting more interesting. I'm getting more of my own skill, my own style, and I'm incorporating that into the art that I do. You know what I'm saying? So this is the current setup for the very first snake that I ever owned. I think he's almost 5 years old now. He's probably in here. Yeah, you can kind of see his body there. He did rip out his light quite a while ago, and I am yet to replace it. I think the plan is when I upgrade everybody else, he's going to get into a new PVC. I'm going to readjust the lights and everything in the new one, then I'm going to refix this one for my new banana python. And yes, it was a bad idea to put a UVB bulb in a PVC enclosure without a cage around it. Yeah, you know, live and learn. Another aspect that I'd like to add to these vlogs is just nature. Nature. I love being outdoors. I love exploring. I can just look at trees and feel bliss. And I just want to share some of that vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? This right here is where my hognose snake, right there, lives. Her name is Ouija. She's a little sweetheart. Let's give her a little poop. Let's give her a little poop. Boop. Gotta give it a little hognose poop. And on top of the nature thing, something I started doing in 2023 is rock balancing. Now, that can mean a lot of different things, but the rock balances I go for are very fine tip point balances. I sometimes will sit there for an hour, sometimes I'll sit there for 6 hours just to get that perfect alignment with gravity and rocks. And it's kind of dope, and I want to share that with y'all as well. I take my influences from a lot of places. Obviously Barczyk. If I can follow in his footsteps in my own way, that would be a dream come true. But there's also people like Tyler Nolan, Chandler's Wildlife, Ants Canada, Dingo Dinkelman, and there's so much more. And then music, obviously my influences come from guys like Eminem, Tech9, Hobson, ICP even, Boondocks, The Scarecrow, a lot of guys like that. That's where a lot of my musical influence comes from. Slipknot's huge. I can play the bass a little bit, but I bring that heavy metal Slipknot energy to a rap set, and it makes something really, really unique, which is why I think people love watching us perform. Hey, just me editing the vlog. This next little part is just me getting really real with you about my actual situation in life. I usually keep this kind of thing to myself, but I'm gonna get vulnerable with you guys and let you know what's really going on here. Now though, I want to start this vlog off being really honest with you guys. So, day jobs, right? I actually have a really, really good day job. However, about 3 weeks ago, we all got laid off. I can't go into too much detail of my job because we do have to sign documents, but I just say I work in the lumber industry and we ain't got no logs. So my layoff just got extended. So what perfect time than to get on this channel? I wouldn't say I'm desperate, but I'm really counting on this to work. I've recently been watching Jay Tomsky, the filmer for Brian. He's also a big inspiration to me. And I know that my channel will not break out like his did, but his goals that he set, I think, are really intelligent goals to set, and I want to follow in that same pattern. My first goal is going to be 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and I need my videos to get 4,000 hours of watch time. I need quite a few of y'all to watch this and support this. And the issue is you don't know me. You don't know who I am as a person, but I can tell you one thing. I'm very, very passionate about the things I love. If I can do for other people what Brian did for me, in the aspect of showing the other side of reptiles and misunderstood animals and making other people fall in love with them just like Brian did for me, that would just be miraculous. And obviously, my vlogs aren't gonna be like Brian's vlogs. They're not gonna be like Chandler's vlogs. I guess they're a bit closer to Tyler Nolan's vlogs since he incorporates his animals and his tattoo job and, you know, his other endeavors. But I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. I live in a little apartment. It's a little messy right now. I want to clean it up for you guys, make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit fresher. But, you know, but that's just a part of being raw and real. I want you guys to feel like you're chilling here with me. The idea of you guys watching what I do and it making you smile, just taking you away from your day for a couple seconds or a couple 10 minutes or however long these vlogs are gonna be, I don't know. And to just bring a little bit of joy or just entertainment in general to your life, that sounds ideal. Once again, my name is Aaron Wheat. Welcome to Wheat's Wildlands. I hope you're ready for the ride.